Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of October 31st to November 6th. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, as well as a very special thank you to those of you who have subscribed and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Aries, let's see what's in store for you. And your first card out is the 10 of Rods. So, carrying a lot of burdens, feeling weighed down this week. You know, you're finally getting to delegate, hand off half of your stresses. For some of you, this could be in a job as well. Maybe they've put extra duties on your roster that, you know, it's overwhelmed you for what you're used to having to do. And the Knight of Pentacles. So, usually means some sort of short trip, a little bit of a travel. Could be taking a walk in a park, that sort of thing. Just enjoying the day, taking some time out, well-deserved time out for yourself. And the Devil. That's all right. Cutting ties, letting things go. You know, you've been feeling like you've been held back for quite some time. Now you're learning to figure out how to let yourself go away from this. You know, cut your ties, that sort of thing from, it could be a job or relationship. But you're starting to get, you know, okay with setting boundaries for yourself and others to make people give you more respect. And the Six of Swords. So for some of you, you're moving on. This could be from a job, a different state of residence. For others, moving to a different, perhaps country, town, that sort of thing. Usually you're, you know, had enough of a situation, whether that's in a job or could be a relationship as well. And you're just saying, you know, I've had enough. I feel like I've been battling going upstream for so long and getting no respect for it. And you're just setting yourself free. You've realized that you're worth more and you're cutting your ties and moving on. So good for you. And the Page of Swords. So most definitely standing your ground, saying your piece. You know, this could be you just being a little bit fed up with all that's been going on in your life, and you're going to more or less not only lay boundaries, but law, so to speak. You know, like, you're not allowed to talk to me like that anymore. I'm not putting up with it anymore, that sort of thing. But you're doing it, you know, not maliciously. And the Strength card. So you have a lot of defending yourself and standing up for yourself this week. So, and the Strength card is usually you know, you finally get that position that you want. You know, you're learning to curb your impulses. And for others of you, it could be a pay raise coming in. Yahoo! You know, but you controlled, you know, your circumstances and the people around you, and you're just going off quietly on your own. And the Hermit. So most definitely spending some well-quality time with yourself, going solo for a bit. You know, just stepping away from the grind of everybody and everything, and, you know, looking at what's in front of you. I mean, you're not kept in the dark at all. Now you're just making a decision for yourself on which way you want to go. And the Emperor. So, commitment to a plan. So you're committing to something that you've, you know, wanted to do for yourself. Perhaps you've been, you know, in a circumstances at a job or even a relationship that they didn't treat you fairly. They didn't respect your boundaries. So you're just saying, you know what, I'm not accepting this behavior anymore, and you're cutting loose all of that in your life and moving on to a better place for yourself. and the Death card. So it's definitely setting yourself free. You know, you've learned to respect yourself enough that you're setting boundaries for others. And that's really good. You know, you're just taking that moment, looking back, realizing all what took place and who did what, where, and how. And then putting down what you feel is acceptable in your life. And you won't turn back. And the world. So you're definitely finishing something up. A new beginning in your life. You know, you're moving forward. You're starting over. And you're quite happy with this. For some of you others, it could be a long awaited trip for yourself. Maybe you're deciding to go somewhere totally different, whether that's a job or just taking a trip because you always wanted to see a different part of the country. So that's very good. But it's fast moving action coming in. You know, everything that you've had to do, you've dealt with it, and you're going on the right path for yourself going forward. And you'll go further than you think. And the Three of Cups. So most definitely spending some good times with some family or friends going forward. Celebration. You know, maybe you have an invitation to a party, or maybe you're throwing one for yourself, sort of thing. This could be a birthday, a graduation, acceptance to some place. Some others could be you've purchased something and you're just having a really good time this week. You're celebrating with really good friends. They enjoy your company, you enjoy theirs, and you're just having a good time after you've had to deal with what you need to do. And the Nine of Rods. So most definitely standing your ground. You know, you've earned where you are. You know, you're not taking any more from anybody. You're just had enough. You've laid the law this week. You know what you want to go forward in. You know, there's no question in your mind. You already made up your mind what you want to do, and you're just going to forge ahead in it. You know, you're ready to see this through. And the Eight of Rods. So most definitely quick moving action. Maybe there's an invitation coming in, something unexpected, or perhaps, you know, something that you wanted a while ago and now all of a sudden it appears. But either way, it's a good thing. It's going to, you know, it's just going to happen unexpectedly, and you're going to just sort of go, wow, you know what? I wanted that a long time ago, but that's okay. It's a good time. And the Three of Swords. So you've had a bit of betrayal. Perhaps you've, you know, had a bad breakup recently, or perhaps in the past, and it's left a little bit of a mark on you. And you're trying to figure out, do I talk to that person again? Because sometimes people from our pasts, you know, come back, and you're trying to figure out how to deal with it, or this could be a recent relationship that you're trying to end, or it has ended. But you're going to take the swords out of your house, you know, out of your heart, so that you can move forward for your own life. You know, so that you can, you know, if a relationship is what you're looking for in the future, then you can move into it without all the excess baggage. So that's very good. And the Ace of Cups. So very nice, overflowing, things are happening, you know, you're being blessed, so to speak. You know, things are starting to flow all the way around you. You're just trying to figure out, you know, really what you want to do this week. But it is good. Like you've come to some conclusions and some endings of different things in your life, and you've let them go quite happily, and you're moving on in a different direction that suits you. You know, this could also be a new relationship for some of you is coming in. You know, maybe that's why you've learned to heal your heart so that you can move forward. But you've also learned a lot to not, you know, put rose-colored glasses on. You can see the person for who they are, and you'll judge fairly whether you want to go farther or you just want to keep them as a friend. That sort of thing. And the Three of Pentacles. So information coming in. You know, this could be about a job for some of you. You have a lot of respect going forward. People realize what you have to bring to the table, what's on offer. You're very intellectual. You have, You know, you're not afraid to do hard work, and you've done it and you've succeeded at it. Now people are looking at you for either some advice or some answers. For others of you, this could be that job that you had put in for a while ago, and all of a sudden it's sort of like, oh yeah, that position that you wanted, it's opened up. Are you still interested? You know, it's more money coming in. It's an increase in your standard of living. You know, you're going to be quite happy. You're going to be flying pretty high here with the newfound things in your life, your independence, your purchases, your health. You're improving all the way around in your life, which is beautiful. You know, you're just sort of picking up this week, celebrating. You have something coming in for some of you that you're quite happy about. You know, and for others, well, it may be that relationship unexpectedly. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But they're quite good cards. You're learning to let go of the past and deal with it so that you can move forward and have more happiness in your life without all the excess baggage. All right. To help heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. Well, there you go, Aries. Beautiful card. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.